let me say what the futures that we missed, that I'm glad we missed. Uh, Interplanetary travel has not happened yet, but thanks to Elon Musk, it still might. If we had continued on, if we had kept up the same rate, the same pace that went from the Wright brothers to the moonshot, that was within one man's lifetime. We could have gone from the moonshot to the Mars shot by now, and we haven't.
Well,
The Mars shot is back in prospect, but for at least 20 or 30 years, there was no Mars shot in even being contemplated.
um, we could apparently technologically we could build that now. It would probably cost a couple of $100 billion. Political will to do it, but technologically we could do it.
We're going to reach a fluxion point where once we have enough gear in space to do the major work up there, all we'll need is a taxi service from the Earth. Yeah,
I don't remember, but
so
yeah,
if all you got to do is ferry personnel up there, but you also have, if your robots have mined the asteroids for an infinite amount of material that you need, and you have a space station the size of something like 2001: Space Odyssey, Robert Heinlein, who I just made fun of, I have to compliment now because he said, and I quote, "Once you're in orbit, you're halfway to anywhere. The amount of energy it
yeah,
takes to get to Pluto, from orbit, and the amount of energy it takes to get from Earth's surface to orbit is about the same."
there you go.
So once we have an orbital presence, which is probably going to happen in my lifetime if I live long enough, then the colonization of the solar system is available to us. The problem is the real estate sucks. You're better off building a city at the bottom of the sea than building a city on the moon or on Mars, because at least at the bottom of the sea, all you have to do is open the stopcock, bring in seawater, and then boil it for oxygen. But on Mars, you have to ship everything
You
there.
have to take everything
You
with
know,
you. I was going to say most of these sorts of things are not problems of technology. We can actually those are all either solved or
solved or soluble.
solved or yeah, like I mean, they seem like you'd be able to solve them if you just sat down and worked on them for a bit. The problems are all
We're
tractable.